Hey, thanks for supporting. More on this at the end. Hi everyone, Editing Sam here. Just before we get into this video, I wanted to let you all know that the Golden Gnome nominations are now open. They will take place on the 24th of March. The last year has been a giant adventure for me between my video editing growth as well as the giant, nearly 17-hour long Inquisitor video I released of the full first season. And if you enjoyed any of my content, then be sure to nominate me for Best New Old School RuneScape Video Creator. And if you were one of the individuals who found me by watching that nearly 17-hour long video, or if you experienced the whole first season with me again in the live premiere chat, I ask that you also nominate Inquisitor 5,000 Hours on a combat-only Ultimate Ironman for Old School Video of the Year. Oh, and I generally don't do this, but hey, if you enjoy the content, subscribe. The ratio's looking a little dire. So without further ado, enjoy the video. Last time on Inquisitor, back-to-back PBs, you really love to see that. This is legendary KC 1000. Oh, the specs. Good luck. And that's Grandmaster Combat Task, 150 KC. Okay, I got Northeast. Run energy! Oh.
I need to bounce it.
Yeah, I got it. No, it did! I forgot. I'm like 71. That's fine, right? I forgot it does 74. Oh, I got a second elite. It's okay, it's not possible. Never mind. Usually I'd be able to do this one, but I dropped the D-Spear. Thank you for raid. Another PB. Never. Now, I'm fairly sure I did not do this with the combat bracelet, but I figure I will do it live this time around. 1,000 normal Nightmare KC has been crossed off of the endgame goals list. And of course, I didn't show this at the end of the 1,000 Nightmare KC, but we have 112 KC or so of masses, or what I consider masses, 6 players or more, and 15 total normal Nightmare deaths. Elite Clue is a step 3 drop. As per usual, we cannot make it to Isaftar. Hello, and welcome back to the Fasani's Nightmare. 259 KC, it has been, I think, actual months since I've killed this boss. 17 personal deaths. We'll probably definitely see some as I relearn the boss. There it is. The first Fasani kill in forever. That's all I'm gonna say. Forever. It's been a minute. Yes, we're using rune arrows because the bag space is struggling. I can't throw away those whips or the Kraken tentacle just yet because the wilderness rework is coming, and we gotta get to work doing some revs. Let's just write that one off to being extremely overzealous and forgetting to click my Samfu serum. Oh my gosh, how could I do this to myself? That'll be 62k, GG. Well, now that we've recovered that second kill, what is the goal from Fasani? Well, you all obviously know the main goals of this account in particular, though if I were to get another egg or another tablet for the teleport, you know, the one on the Draken's Medallion I can't use because I can't get the Draken's Medallion? Yeah, these two are worth points. The Sleppy Tablet and the Parasitic Egg. So if I happen to get one of these two items, it'd just be an extra point to our overall team points. And I think that'd be pretty neat. And it's just like riding a bike. We're back. Wow, well, we are now 10 Fasani's KC in, and I honestly forgot how much I missed doing the mechanical fight of this boss. But for now, we scavenge our rune arrows, which we are simply tossing away. It's fine, I have almost 25,000. Thank you, Chambers of Xeric. Oh, that was beautifully played. Holy, love to see that. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. So one thing I've noticed from running all these Fasani kills the past 12 KC is that I've been running out of prayer quite a bit. So what I think I'm gonna do now is begin bringing in additional prayer potion to the fight. Currently, the only time I'm finding that I need to use any form of food in this fight is at that final phase 5. The last thing I wanted to mention is the fact that, well, if you take a look at our gear, this is pretty much max gear prior to getting the mace, except for the Elder Maul, of course. You all know our Chamber's luck at this point. The Amulet of Strength is actually better than the Amulet of Glory Trimmed, as a quick little DPS calculation on screen will show. Okay, after all that I just said, I'm just gonna swap out one of the Sanfew Serums for a prayer potion. Oh, yes, the corner, let's go! So remember in the past how I've mentioned that east to west pathing has priority in this game? So if you click on a monster, your character will path east or west before pathing north. Well, in this instance for these mushrooms, I manually pathed south and then north again to avoid the shadows, while preventing the shadow from spawning under that corner, which is essentially my save tile. Oh, we got the Sleppy Tablet. Let's go, that's a bingo point. Yeah! That is Sleppy Tablet number 2 on the account, and it doesn't count them up. Huh, interesting. Maybe that's because we're not supposed to get multiple Sleppy Tablets, because you're supposed to use it on the Draken's medallion? I can't even elk it, so it's like, what do I do with it? Leave it on the ground, right? Ha 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 ha. Yes, I will save myself a cheese potato because this item's useless. I wish I could high elk it. Wow. That is the first time I have ever seen that happen, where there is 3 black holes and a 4th one to the spot where I usually run to. So I had to go to the northwest there to avoid them. That was some quick thinking. Whoo-hoo-hoo. Ooh, that's money. And that's also 280 KC. So I just had a realization. If we look up Fasani's Nightmare here, you see we only have 6 out of 10 tasks completed. Now, of course, the speedrunning tasks are not going to be as achievable. However, I just realized we have not done Crush Hour just yet, and that is because what I do during totems is I 2-shot the parasites so that I can save a Dragon Warhammer spec for the next phase. So this is the combat achievement that we are going to aim to get now. And then up next, we are going to attempt to go for Can't Wake Up, which means we have to kill Fasani's Nightmare 5 times in a row without leaving the dream. So that means I'm gonna need 5 Sanfews, a bunch of prayer potions. Heck, I'm probably not even gonna be able to bring food. We'll see. Well, I ruined it already. Next kill. My brain is so hardwired to save my Dragon Warhammer spec during that phase. That's sort of funny. Let's try again this kill. That should be the Crush challenge completed. No? Did I mess up somewhere? Perhaps I did? Maybe the Dragon Warhammer spec doesn't count as one-shotting? Who knows? All I know is that on release, the Dragon Warhammer did not actually work for one-shotting with the special attacks, so maybe the special attack isn't coded to count as that combat achievement task. But anyways, we have a bunch of Zamorak brews, which we get to go decant now. Number 2, one shot. Bap, bap. Whap! See, that one required a bigger whap. Bonk. 1 and 2. Another 1. Alright, and that should be the kill. I recorded every single husk and parasite. There it is. Crush Hour has been completed. I guess I must have forgotten about a parasite in that last kill. So that is done. Love to see it. I think I'll call this trip short so I can go decant these brews. Then I can gear up to attempt to do that 5 kills in one trip, which will be quite interesting to say the least. Would you look at all of those vials on the ground? 28 of them, an insane amount of supplies in the inventory, only 1 piece of food, which that's gonna be a little scary, so I have to hope and pray that my phase 5s are super consistent, but here we go. Let's give it a shot. The moment of truth. Attempt number 1. We dive in. Alright. Kill number 1. Done and dusted. Oh, some sharks. That is the perfect setup for the next freaking 4 kills. I'm not gonna lie, I ate some mushrooms right at the beginning of the first kill, but I don't think that should be a giant detriment. I brought an extra prayer potion for a reason. Number 2 completed. Obviously, the whole goal before getting this shark drop was to capitalize on the Sanguinesti staff heals, but we have the sharks now, so that's really good. No. Ah, 1 tick too early. Well, you lose track of them after a while, and I've been going for a solid, 30 minutes? So, first attempt, kill 3, phase 5 death. We go again. once I reset my brain. Alright, I have a new plan. So that phase 5, I decided to save a Dragon Warhammer spec for the next kill, but obviously it doesn't matter for the next kill if I don't get the initial kill in P5. So in the future, I'm going to send the Dragon Warhammer specs, and then I'm going to wait for my special attack energy to reach 50% before starting the next kill. I definitely believe that Dragon Warhammer spec would have helped me get that kill, and ultimately reduce the amount of time I spent doing Phase 5 Fasani. 36 vials on the ground, sorta nuts. We have another attempt. Primed and ready to go. Attempt number 2. Good luck to us. Kill 1 completed. Have it. Kill number 2, still pretty steady. Nice prayer potion drop. Won't help with the health, but at least we'll be able to ensure that our prayer stays up and at 'em throughout the rest of these kills. And there we have it. Oh, beautiful. That is kill number 3. And that covers some food for us as well, so we won't have to fully rely on the Sang for healing. 2 to go. Number 4, swirling in, and it has been achieved. Lovely. Eat the bass for some good luck, and we disturb Fasani for the 5th kill, after I let my run restore a little bit. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wake up. Has been completed. That's very cool. That was a very fun challenge to take on, all with only 30 defense and no skilling stats. Love to see it. Really love to see it. I'm just gonna keep saying it because you do love to see it. And I'm gonna go collect my rune arrows. But yes, for now, that is all of the Fasani's tasks that we can complete. I think when we get the mace, the 9-minute time may be completable, but I definitely will never be able to get a 7:30. I just don't see that happening in any world. And with our spoils, we leave. I'm going to prioritize taking the prayer potions over the Ceridalman brews because at the current moment I believe I have more use for them, as I actually use prayer potions when I kill Fasani's Nightmare. The Ceridalman brews just sort of get chucked into the bag. So wrapping up today's Fasani's Nightmare bossing log, we will end the session as you saw with 3.5 or so kills per hour, with the fastest kill being at 10 minutes and 45 seconds. The loot is as follows. The Sleppy tablet was 1 bingo point to my team's overall score. It ain't much, but it's honest work. And that's 26 Fasani Nightmare killed today. It's a big day. It's a big day. I don't know if I'll be able to top it tomorrow, but I guess we'll see. 3 days remain in the bingo. It actually ends on the 22nd of January at 7 p.m. EST. So as it turns out, the Mauritania tile was tier 3 while I was asleep. So that means it's time to switch up the content. So first things first, I think I'm gonna finish my Slayer task, worms, of course. Then I will move on to simply just killing hellhounds for that 1 in 64 chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the casket. So that is probably the last time, at least for this bingo, that I'll put you all through counting the steps of the hard clue. I just like doing that now and again because I find it fun to show off what clue steps I can do. But anyways, this is casket number 4 of the competition and the first of our little hard clue adventure here. What will we get? Absolutely nothing. A 4-step casket. Casket number 5 of the competition, and we get nothing. Another 4-step casket. You'll love to see it. Boom! Absolutely nothing. Well, if there's any time for me to get the new boosted drop rate jar, it'd be now, because it'd be worth bingo points. We get nada. But will the hard clue be completable? It will not. That is 6 hard clues in a row that we have not been able to complete. That is extremely depressing. I'm just trying to get some clues done, man. A full 6-step hard clue after a few hours of hardship, having to drop, I believe it was 8 hard clues in a row. The reward? Nothing. 15 points is my reward, and Elks. A full 6-step hard casket, and I believe, outside of the last clue that I have death piled right now, this may be the last casket that we are doing. Good luck to us. Will we pull a unique? Absolutely not. Plus 15 points to the tile, though. Oh, would you look at that? A 4-step casket on the last clue that we had remaining. What is it going to be? Nothing, but it is bingo points, so that is acceptable. And with that, Slayer task completed, and a total of 33,000 experience being added to the team's total Slayer experience, that should be tier 5 Slayer completed. We have officially entered the final day of bingo, as you can see. And it appears as if I'm going to be heading back to Fasani tomorrow morning. Turns out I must have logged out between the 2 tasks that I did previously, and this should now finally be enough for the tier 5. I also got an additional 2 hard clues, which I rarely see hard clues from gargoyles, so it's quite the surprise, and a bit of a pain to juggle them here. But we'll deal with this and this totem in the morning. Man, that kill really sucked, and when I say sucked, I mean really badly. That was rough. Will the hard clue be completable? Yes, it will. Very cool. We have 5 hard clues to do. Then, as I said in the last clip, or yesterday for me, we are back to Fasani. There we have it, a full 6-step completed inside of the wilderness. Well, you know what they always say, open your caskets in the wilderness. A Guthix D'hide body, which is completely useless. I don't even know if we need that right now for the points, but hey, I guess it counts towards MVP. It's something, we can't complain. Another collection log. Oh, we didn't have that. Oh, cool. Never mind, that's good. That is 2 points going right into our team's score. Okay, never mind, that was really good. It's a good thing we got that. Another casket requiring 5 steps, and the loot will be nada. And on the last clue casket attempt, we have a step 4 drop. You hate to see that. And here we are, big KC 300, the big 300. And we got some prayer potions. Nice. A nice 5 Fasani's Nightmare to wrap up this little session. Turns out we need to go do a Barb Assault speedrun. We're gonna try it. As I don't really care about what I do in Barb Assault, I have been thrown onto the collector role, and this is my tank gear. Yeah, that's certainly something, huh? BA is one of those things where it's like, I really don't think it'll be entertaining in the video, unless if it's like funny voice comms or whatever.
Wait, what? What? Right in front of you.
Yep.
Speaking of funny voice comms.
Dr. Seuss, hardly knew her. That's nothing, never mind.
Huh?
Wait, that joke literally means nothing.
Level 5 Collector Gaming! Barbarian Assault is something that I wanted to avoid on Inquisitor, as I really have no need for it. The only really beneficial thing it would have provided me back in the day was elite clues from the high gambles. But, as you all know, previously throughout the series we completed our elite clue goals and got really lucky along the way. So, instead of Barbarian Assault funny moments, I hope you'll settle for my summary. I got level 5 Collector, and will hopefully proceed to never do Barbarian Assault again.
Easy.
1503. And for my efforts at the Barbarian Assault, we got level 5 Collector, which I can show over here. Level 5, we've mastered it, love to see it, and we get 2 additional high gambles. So let's send those. Coins! Nice! Actually, I can use those to get back to my stuff, which is really good. And the last gamble, an Archer Helm. Wow, that's insane. I can't even wear that. Oh my god! Look at them all! That's wild, man. Welcome to the annual meeting of masochists in Lumbridge, where Ultimate Iron Man gather following a bingo event. And here we are in the final spreadsheet, as we do, and the standings are as follows. GFG takes it home. In first, our team placed 5th. And I'm not gonna lie, this whole competition was very fierce. The point gap between 3rd and 5th was fairly close for the whole competition until this end part here, where OM pulled ahead a little bit, but 3rd to 5th, point gap, you know, less than 100. Not bad. The MVP leaderboards, Jabba going insanely hard for our team, which was really cool to see. And of course, the 6-hour leaderboards. Shout out to everyone who placed on that. Moving over to the challenge leaderboards, as you all saw in a previous clip, we did some BA. We finished with the 1503, which is 4th place. I definitely feel like we could have done a tiny bit better, but the lads were getting a little tired of BA, as you do. Now, of course, taking a look at our final board here, I'm fairly proud of what we accomplished, if I'm honest. Initially, we were aiming for a Tier 2 Blackout, as well as Tier 3 Outer Ring, which is this ring right here, and the lower left wing, which is the variety bossing, mining, minigames, and Zaya. And of course, once we Tier 3'd the outer ring and that bottom left wing, we saw there was still time left, so we decided, hey, let's push a little harder and go for Tier 3 Blackout, and we achieved that, which is awesome. And of course, the final push of the Mauritania tile there and the minigames tile to Tier 5 was really cool. MVP race, Jabba, of course, taking it home. I, of course, apologize if I am butchering your name. But yeah, my ultimate goal was to make it on the left side of this list, and I did that, so I'm very happy with how I performed this bingo. As per usual, of course, if you are an Ultimate Iron Man and want to participate in these events in the future, be sure to join the UIM Showdown Discord in the description down below. The competitions are, of course, open to any level of Ultimate Iron Man. Now, if we take a glance through the loot logger, we have 41 Fasani's Nightmare logged throughout the competition. No uniques, but of course, we are not expecting anything from that. We did get the Sleppy Tablet, of course, which was a point. Scrolling down, we did complete some hard clues, but I did not wipe out this log. I do know we got the Guthix D'hide body and a pair of Ceridom and D'hide boots, though, which is points that contribute to the overall overall team points rather than to a tile. Continuing to scroll down here, we have over 1,000 hellhounds killed for that section of hard clue juggles that I ended up doing. We did 14 Theater of Blood, which unfortunately did not see us grab anything. We did 50 Normal Nightmare to finish off 1,000 KC and one of the sub goals of the series, which is really cool. And of course, last but not least, we did 29 Chambers of Xeric. We're dry. As per usual, the Chambers of Xeric does not like us. Other places in the game have eaten my Chambers of Xeric RNG. And that's all she wrote for UIM Bingo. Once again, a big shout out to the UIM Showdown admins and my team captain, UIM DMK. Oh, one thing I did want to mention, my Sang has 4,314 charges left. I'll put on screen how many charges I used throughout this whole event. I also made 14 mil from the event. Very cool. I'd like to give a big thank you to the channel members who, with a monthly membership, support the channel. If you wish to join their ranks and get the videos 3 days early, then hit that join button below the video. Hey, well, you know what to do below the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, nominate me for Golden Gnome, you know, the works. For real though, thank you for considering, and I'll see you in the next one.